just so everyone knows, real quickly, an hour of footage was lost, which was meant to be the next 2 episodes. We are going to have Vita, played by Zavio, recap what happened in the moments you missed. Again, unfortunate, sorry about that. What can you do? Please enjoy.
Last time on Cyberpunk Red, the Synthwave story.
We went to Lotus's acquaintance, Max, to help us out. Scout out a really nice mansion in North Oak. Since you're doing an invention on Synthwave, we split up. Doc, Lotus, becoming trauma team medics. Jet and medical meet. They were trying to be putting us celebrities, crashing a car, causing havoc, and noise towards the media, which went successfully. There were small injuries. Vita, on the other hand, snuck in successfully, found every information found about Synthwave. Unfortunately, she didn't relay the information to anyone else, but Max knew about it. But the samples, the vials of Synthwave drugs, and extra information about it, got all the intel needed. Havoc happened, the Militech came along, caused some bit of a gunfight, thanks to Dr. Duck's and Jet's quick thinking, and thinking on their feet as well. They saved their own asses, got back out in safety. Unfortunately, Vita sacrificed herself to make sure everyone else gets out safely, which unfortunately bit her back in the ass, and she got kidnapped.
Please like and subscribe as we continue the Synthwave story.
Quite a lot of stuff happened last session. And the big thing that happened was obviously Vita being syringe stabbed by some Synthwave, which is bad. It caused her to pass out, and the last things that she heard was that Biotechnica remembers who she is. And
Dun, dun, dun.
that's where we're gonna kind of start. We're gonna start with you, Vita. Vita, that was the last thing you heard. And then now you wake up. And you've woken up and this situation feels awfully familiar to you. And not in a good way. You wake up, you are strapped down to a metal table. None of your items are around you. You look up, you see logos showing that one corporation, Biotechnica. It is not a sight you wanted to see, not a sight you're happy to see, but it's your reality at this point. You see the clinical lights buzzing faintly above you. You can see that you also have like a little section in your arm leading out into what seems to be like a bag collecting your blood. It is not nice, to say the least. You have none of your gear. You see this monitor tracking your vitals. Your heart rate is slowly getting elevated. And then you hear the doors kind of open with a and as these doors open, you see this man, very calm. He's got this kind of slicked back, dark hair, a little bit of salt and pepper in it. He's got this nicely trimmed beard, wearing this like lab coat, holding a tablet in his hand. And he walks up to you and just goes, you're awake. Let's check this, shall we? As he kind of goes to this screen and starts tapping a bunch of buttons. You have no idea what's going on. He looks towards you and says, how's your vision coming along? Everything clear? Can you see?
Fine and dandy.
Good to hear. Next, I'm going to check something else for you. And then he just kind of gets this little light, looks into your eye, shines it right in, sees your pupil start to dilate, and goes, responsiveness. Good. Seems your issues with Synthwave seems to be surpassing. That's great to hear. And he kind of just, as if like this is the most normal routine doctor's check, ever. Just kind of puts the light in his pocket, starts typing away on this tablet, and then almost automatically the kind of table chair you're on starts to move by itself towards the door. The doors open up and they start leading you down this hallway, and you see this doctor following behind you. As it leads on this hallway, you see this place is this really fancy facility. Polished metals everywhere. But the one thing that starts to creep out and not make sense to you is the shocking lack of windows. You have no idea where you are. You have no idea where this could be. There is no viewpoint to the outside world. And as you're going down this long corridor, you're taking to this one solitary room with absolutely nothing in it. Sound padding, everything. Doctor walks in, closes the door behind it, taps a little screen, and the door just says locked. And then he sits right in front of you. He sits on this kind of like darkened chair, leather back, and he just kind of goes, I have a few questions, and I want you to answer them truthfully and honestly. That's the best way we can help you with your cyberpsychosis. So, I want to quickly ask you, what is this? And as he looks at the questions on his tablet, you've noticed that the security camera so happens to turn itself off. And this person sits down and goes and just says to you, why did you run from Biotechnica?
None of your fucking business.
Who? Was it something you feared?
I mean, if I talked about the corporate war in 2013, that's your fucking answer.
Have you ever thought back at the people in your past who you have abandoned to escape Biotechnica? The people who paid the price?
You tell me.
You wear many masks. You are Nomad, Arasaka Ninja, Daughter, Solo. I ask you, out of all those masks you wear, which one is the realest to you?
All of them do. That's how I survived.
If you could undo one moment from your past, what would you erase?
Every doctor, every researcher, every member of their family among this fucking company.
Now, Miss Vita, what do you believe when it comes to people? Do you believe people can change, or are we always what we were made to be, let's say?
I'd rather not answer that question. You know the answer yourself.
Final one. You typically work alone. You use a bunch of people to get you information, get to where you are, to get answers for things. What do you think happens to the ones you leave behind?
just a blip to them. Okay, it's done. They move their go away, I go mine.
And as he finishes saying that, the security camera mysteriously turns itself back on. Oh, there's just a little blip. Don't worry about that. Just a power outage thing. Definitely nothing suspicious there. And this doctor looks at you, which you now know as Dr. Elias Krell. Dr. Elias Krell looks at you and just kind of goes, I think that's enough for today. Your cyberpsychosis is seemingly getting worse, and it's obvious that he's bullshitting. This has nothing to do with cyberpsychosis. There's something else happening here. And he kind of just sits and goes, so we are going to have to keep you here for a little bit longer, but don't worry, we will make sure that your mind is repaired, that you're whole again, Miss Vita. And just like you were before, we will make sure that you have a absolutely fantastic time here with Biotechnica. And he has this.
I'd rather kill myself before I even do anything to you.
Oh, that's the cyberpsychosis speaking. That's the violent streak that we're talking about. See, we're here to help, so we will fix that for you. Don't worry about that, Vita. We will now be taking you to your room, obviously. So just follow me. And he stands up, unlocks the door, and you are, as the chair moves you, taken to this lower part of this facility, and you see rows and rows of not of rooms, but typically are like cells. And as you keep going further and further down, you are turned into a room at the end of the long walk, and they close the door, lock it, and finally the straps keeping you down in this chair release itself, letting you walk freely in this small room space. This room isn't big, it's basically a prison cell. It's got a shitty toilet, it's got a flat for them to give you your meals, and it's got a bed in it. There are little slits in the windows to talk to, not windows, but like between each cell, where you have to talk to the other people. And yeah, what you do is you just kind of just chucked into this room. It's been like that for about basically a day or so. You've not been here much long at all, but you've already gotten used to the systems that they're doing, and you're just kind of worrying, one, how the fuck am I going to get out of here? Two, what the fuck are they planning to do with me? So what you do is you're stuck in this room at this moment.
Just to clarify, just have my cybernetics, or they're like stripped?
Those were turned off.
I've seen the cells probably like underground, right?
You can assume that.
Ish. Or is it not? I mean, just to clarify.
I cannot say otherwise. You assume as you assume.
I mentioned before, like there's like small windows. You can just peek out of it, right?
Yeah, into the other cells.
Okay, in that case, I'll probably just peep out and just observe, memorize what's around that environment.
Roll me a perception, please.
So 19.
Actually very good. As you look around, you see quite a lot. There seems to be multiple cells. Specifically 8 cells, and you're in cell number 8. Each of the cells are each of the cells are full. Seems to be like the doors are closed on each of the cells, and you can't really tell who's in them, but you know that it's not good, as you hear one person is kind of coughing and groaning from down the hall, because the cell next to you, actually, the door was still left ajar, it's still left open, and you see this person basically being treated a lot different to you, absolutely just chucked in, thrown towards the floor. This person is quite young looking, they look like a teenager, well, 17ish. He's got this brown hair, pale skin, and he, for a moment you see him and you thought you recognized him for a moment, like you've seen the face before, and then as they stand up banging on the door, you're like, oh no, I don't think it's them. And this person just starts swearing on it, like going, for fuck's sake, why am I here? Fucking let me out. I have nothing to do with biotechnical. What the fuck are you keeping here? What the fuck is all this shit? Telling me I'm addicted to Synthwave. I haven't touched that shit in my life. Fuck's sake. Stupid.
I'll try and make conversation with the guy next to me. I assume he's in cell number 7, right? Because it's next to me.
Yes. No, sorry,
Yeah,
cell number 7's opposite you, they're in cell number 6.
Cell number 6, okay. I mean, I'll probably just make small talk with him, as like if he says, you know, you never touched Synthwave, then why are you here then? Looks like you probably have touched it somewhere.
Fuck? Who said that? And he kind of looks towards a little slit in the window and goes, oh. Number 8, huh. You're very new here, aren't you?
No, couldn't tell.
Yeah. No, I don't touch that shit. Well, I don't take it. Let's say that. I don't like. I've seen it before. If you want to be pedantic, yes, I've touched it physically, but that's my dad, so I haven't done anything to do with that.
Your dad, huh?
Yes.
I mean, if it's your dad you're involved, then why are you here to have your dad then?
I don't know. He tries to think he's all secretive and cool, you know, like, oh, I'm this big time fixer. I can keep all this information close to my chest. And I'm like, well, I know who you are. I know what you do. It's pretty simple. And he was trying to figure out some shit about Synthwave, and then apparently I get caught up in it. I don't know where I fucking am, and now they're telling me I'm addicted. I've not touched this stuff in my life. I don't understand what's going on, and it's fucking annoying. Corporations.
Remember much about... Wait, quick question. Your dad being a fixer, which bar was he in again?
The bar, what the fuck is that old place called? The Four Horn or something like that? I don't know.
Before I go even further, hold up. Can I just roll a perception and just see if there's any security guards like listening in?
Your perception was high enough there wouldn't be a security guard right around here.
Oh, cool. Sorted. I'm like, just whispered like, hey, by chance, are you Wolf's son?
So you know my dad?
Well, he's the reason why I'm in this fucking shit stick.
Oh, same as me. Girl, great. Dad's so good at his job. Fuck. Yeah, well,
that makes the two of us then.
What's your name? My name's Alex.
You know what? Since you're going this trustworthy, Vita. That's all you need to know for now.
Nice to meet you, Vita. Oh. Shit, we're in, aren't we?
Yeah. Just finding a way out. I mean, your dad's the one who got into this investigation in the first place. And I'll get us out. One or the other. You are gonna help me about it. I need anything you know about this. Specifically your dad.
Well, my dad was helping the Queen of the Afterlife or something. You know, investigate something. Don't really ask what he does for work. Again, he thinks he's so secretive that I don't know, but it's kind of obvious. I look at my dad and I look at this big name fixer, and he literally uses our last name, so it's kind of obvious. So in that sense, he was doing a bunch of this stuff, basically a bunch of things: a missing person, synthwave addiction, all of that stuff. And for me, it was simple. I was just walking, doing my stuff, being a teenager, you know, hanging out with friends. And then this van came up, blacked out, windows, everything. Grabbed me, chucked me in the back, stabbed or something, and I woke up here. I've been here for a few days now.
But do you remember anything of that? Like, did you hear anything? We just like fully conked out the whole time.
No, I did not. I didn't remember anything after that. I just remember waking up here. And then the testing started. About they were, I don't know if they were injecting me or something or removing something from me. I just saw my blood being used. And they're trying a bunch of stuff. I keep hearing about a harmony. I don't know what the fuck that is. And it's all a mess. Frankly, I just want to go home.
I feel that, man. And you and that. I mean, nothing for now is, I assume the same doctor talked to you, Elias Keel.
Black and white in his hair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything you remember asking you? Just want to check something quickly.
Asking a lot about my dad. And a lot about Synthwave, and again trying to say that I have an addiction, saying he would help me cure my addiction, bullshit. And well, he talked about others, but I don't really talk to the others. I kind of stay by myself when lunchtime happens.
Wait, how long have you been here for again?
It's hard to tell. They don't leave clocks, but I've slept here about 6-8 times.
And you can leave the cell for lunchtime, right?
Well, not leave the cell.
You fucking slop.
They take us to the dining hall, and we're there for half an hour. They feed us, then they take us back, and then they take us out again for when it's yard time. But it's not actually a yard; it's just a room with fucking gym equipment. And we're back here, and they take us out again for treatment, which just had. Sent back here, go to sleep, and then it repeats.
And the yard. What do you remember anything about? What's about the yard specific? The location, anything? Is it the Badlands? The Night City? Or
I have no idea where we are. Again, I've not seen the outside in days. The yard isn't a yard. The yard is a room, a lot like this, but bigger. With gym equipment in it, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, so nothing much can do for now, but I'll promise you this. When we get out, then I promise you we'll get out one or the other. You'll come with me and help you find your dad. There's 4 other people I'm with. Trying to investigate this whole Synthwave situation. And your dad was involved. Then trying to look for your dad, and that's how I ended up here.
Wait, so my dad hired you and went missing?
Yeah, pretty much. Literally 2 weeks after he hired us. You just want to give him about the information about what we found, and then next thing you know, nothing. Then I don't even say this if I sound fucking crazy, but Morgan Blacken's the cops. He warned us. But of course, we didn't really take that to heed.
Morgan Blackhand. Ugh. Yeah.
I told you I'd sound crazy.
Well, nice to meet you, Vita. I'm gonna lay down. As me, should I? And talk tomorrow when it's lunchtime, basically. Crazy. We really get lunch, no breakfast. They just shove it through our fucking door. Anyways, and you see him kind of, on what this is, the shittiest plastic mattress you've ever seen in your life. Just laying down on it, nothing to cover himself. He's wearing these. They look like hospital gowns, but they're sectioned. Like the texture of it's like a hospital gown, but it looks like a prison outfit. And then you realize that you're wearing the same thing. That is where we're going to leave you for now, Vita, as you are in this facility and you have met Wolf's son, Alex. The rest of you choose. Shroomers. I'm not going to say the next bit because it was going to be the
Spimmers.
It was going to be the word gooners, but I realized that's a that's a different word, so I can't say that. But friendos, a little rundown of what's happened to pretty much each of you. It's about 2 days after the shit that happened last session. Duck, you have not been fired. Luckily for you.
Success.
But they are not happy with you. And you have been put on a week suspension.
Paid?
They don't pay. They don't pay.
Oh.
They don't pay. Just came back and you got put on another one. This is your second warning. They're telling you if you get another one, you're out. Free and you're out, buddy. For you, Jet, or the tank, as the screen sheets are knowing you as, you have stayed in your car.
Nice.
You would have gotten a message from Zeke that your old car was fixed. So you would have gone back to the camp to get your old car, leaving the people carrier that was provided to you there. So you got your not your classic car, your the Jet's car.
Stanky boy.
You had a little scenario with the jet ski, but jet ski's fine. He's just chilling. He's happy you're okay. medical meet.
Uh-huh.
For you have been going on like a 2-day press tour, basically. They're asking you questions about the crash. They're asking you about your new boyfriend, the tank. They're asking you about quite a lot of things. And they simply just ask you, why the fuck were you driving through North Oak in such a reckless state, to where one person wrote an article going, "These your medical meet drink driving? Question mark?
Oh no, scandalous.
Scandals. And Lotus, you have been getting a lot of information ready for like a big article expose you've been writing on. And for you've got the information on Synthwave, that it was owned originally by Biotechnica and sold to Petrochem, that it was put on the street at some point, became a massive big thing, and then there's a thing that Biotechnica is developing called Project Harmony as a cure for Synthwave. That is the things you're writing up about, but you're trying to figure out, how does this connect? How does this link? Where the fuck is Vita? You all at some point would convene to figure out what to do next. As Vita's gone, your fix is gone, you haven't checked on Max, but his robot has not returned. No idea what's going on, and you all need to find some answers. So you meet in none other than your favorite place in the world, Lizzie's Bar. So,
Sick.
you guys have got a little brief in Lizzie's Bar. The floor is yours. What you guys gonna discuss? What's your plan? Where you go from here?
Well, that was a shit show.
Mm-hmm. Lucas, have you heard anything from Max?
Haven't had a peep.
He was Lotus's contact, right? She got any?
No, either.
Hmm.
I've tried calling, but no answer.
If
And
you want some good news,
Mm-hmm.
mention the car's gone.
that's great. That's great.
That is fabulous news, shit.
I'm glad to
Thank
hear
you.
it. Bud.
Thanks,
I'm glad
buddy.
to hear it.
But no, in all seriousness, I've not heard anything.
So, Peter's probably dead. Maybe.
Probably.
Probably not. Let's be realistic.
I mean, she's a bad bitch, but
The body. One would have been found in that area. So it was gone.
so what the fuck? Where is she?
Disappeared from the face of the earth.
She did seem a little bit off at the end, didn't she? Like,
What,
just a
angry
little
than
bit,
usual?
yeah, angrier, more unhinged, even a little bit, like, crazier than normal.
Okay, so
Where
anyone got
do
any
we go from
ideas?
Here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been going for days of questions about what we were even up to in the first place.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I got free time. I'm on suspension now because of this whole bullshit. So
Well, we knew what we were getting into.
Hmm.
And it would have been a lot better if the media had been called a lot earlier, wouldn't it?
It would have, yeah.
I was just about to apologize. Distracted.
You have one
Quite a lot
job.
going on.
One job.
You had one as well, Mr. Suspended.
I did my job. Blame that fucking stinky cowboy.
Hey, doesn't stink anymore. Second of all, okay, I offered you, hey, if we fly this thing, we can take it to my Nomad cab, they can maybe fix it up, but you were like, no, we gotta have it all on suspension. I'm going to take the suspension on the nose. No, I take it like a man, meh. Alright, fuck you.
This is not the time to be arguing. We are in some deep shit now.
Then we have a maybe dead, maybe not dead Vita.
Yeah.
What to deal with?
I don't even know where the fuck we would start. Has anyone been to Max's, like, in person?
No one has been to Max's.
No, I haven't.
You go kick that motherfucker's door down instead?
Actually, bet.
Okay, I'm gonna be the voice of reason here. That sounds like a terrible idea, but you know what? If it's a ground floor flat and I'll drive right in, why not? Fuck it.
I mean, that's our
Let's
only
wreck
idea.
another car, why not? Fuck it. Wait, how is the car? Did you get it fixed? Because that was some serious damage doing 30 miles per hour into a gate.
I mean, what do you mean? We've left that fucker behind. No, that's Wolf's car. It's gone. I don't give a shit.
Oh, wait, so you got a new... Were you back in the old whip now?
No, I went back to the camp and I got the one that you puked all over in, and it's all been fixed now. Which, by the way, you owe me some eddies for that, by the way.
Doesn't ring a bell. If I don't remember it didn't happen. Anyway,
yeah.
And to the matter at hand, okay? Regardless of the puke car, that is definitely a lie. I think we should probably all jump in the puke car and let's try and find some answers. Let's go to Max's. Let's obviously we're not going to break the door down. That would be crazy talk. Maybe foreshadowing. And then we'll try and find some answers. Even if he's not there, maybe we can find a way in. I don't know. But we're not going to do anything just sitting here drinking beer all night.
I might have another idea.
Please?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the one person that knows everything that happens in Night City?
Stick bag?
No. Rogue. Bingo. Well done. Medical meat gets 10 points.
Thanks, buddy.
Maybe we can talk to Rogue. Maybe she knows where Vita's at. If there's anyone that knows where she's gonna be, I think it's gonna be her.
Rough shot. Let's give it a go.
I mean,
So-
it is. But I counter slightly with the fact that Max is kind of in everything. If he is part of this, you're running the risk of him tapping into absolutely anything or anywhere. Which is the only reason why I would be more concerned with dealing with him first, if anything.
Okay, why don't we rock, paper, scissors? Or into a group. 2 groups.
That is a terrible idea because look at where that's got us.
There was a lot of reasons why we are where we are.
Well, splitting up was one of them.
Okay. Fuck it, rock, paper, scissors then.
Can we do a face down, Nerm? Does that work? Or do you
Oh,
want
wait, yeah, no,
does that count?
Yeah, I forgot we're playing like D&D rules.
You can do a face down.
Straight to rock, paper, scissors.
Alright, let's do it.
I forgot
Wait.
how to do face down.
Yeah, same. Can we do it in a rock, paper, scissors style though?
You can flavor it as that, but a face down will be a D10 plus
Yeah.
your cool plus your reputation, if you have any reputation point,
Okay, but
and then whatever
Who's it between?
two opposing people. I think it's you and Lotus.
yeah, buddy boy.
All right.
So you do that. Don't say the number. Just DM me the number.
Okay. So it's the
Reputation
cool
is
and then
where I'm
reputation, yeah.
Cool plus reputation plus whatever you roll on a d10.
Yeah, but where's the rep? I can't.
The rep's on the second
Already-
page. It's at the top.
Page.
Eh,
Next to your
thanks,
improvement
buddy.
points, pal.
Yeah, bunny.
Shut up. Oh god, I'm such a loser.
Yeah, nobody likes you.
One reputation. One reputation. They said I don't care.
I got one
Okay.
reputation as well. Ew.
Hold on, I'm trying to calculate in my
I don't
head.
even have my sheet open.
It's whatever you roll +1, brother.
Well, also and your core stat.
Oh, yeah.
I sent you my numbre.
You're both. Let's rock paper scissors this. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's rock paper scissors this.
Oh,
Boom, 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 boom. Rock paper scissors. You both hit rock. Fuck. And then you did it again. Rock paper scissors. You both hit scissors. Fuck. You say it again. Rock paper scissors. One of you went for scissors again. One of you went for paper. And the person who went for scissors is Lotus with a 16.
yeah! Thank you!